made. Where men see encounter, it's not by the side, it's not in the valley, it's on the mountain. And let me tell you something, to climb a mountain, it's not just a small job. We went to F1 some years ago, and we had a very, very fat woman. She's my daughter, sister, being very fat. Over to Ade 20.
He's fat.
But when he
gets to the middle of the mountain, he said, "No, I'm not going again.
I mean, like,
I'm never carrier."
We are many. And we come for support.
I even support him.
Our last line.
Now we get to the last
line.
The last lap up there.
And
the prophet also says, "I'm not going to." We are up there already. Nothing to come again. I will be here. When we take the second day, he said a giant stood that she should not cross over.
Listen to me, sir. For every man that will climb a mountain, you need energy. And as much as you need energy, you need to overcome something. Mountain of influence. I will mention the 7 mountains. The first one ever, which is the bedrock, is the mountain of faith. That's what you call religion. Mountain of faith. Anybody that will make something out of life must take faith serious. That is why you see Babalawo. They don't joke. One differ one lojojumo.
They consult oracle every day.
Láti monti otuma ṣẹlẹ̀.
To know what will happen.
One sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́.
They speak every day.
You see Muslims. They do their ablution and everything 5 times a day. They are doing a lot of invocations. Speaking to territories. Speaking to atmosphere. Making sure that things become favorable for them. Let me ask you a question. Christians. What do you know? Even the prayer you pray, it's not always, it's all over Oluwabangpa. If your faith will not grow out of that, sir, you can't climb this mountain. This mountain is a very powerful one. Joshua 24:15. When Elijah had to climb this mountain, he climbed with determination. He was ready to stand for God. Any mountain you climb and you don't have zero tolerance for darkness, you have not climbed anything. You are in the valley. Whatever you stand for in life and darkness is still playing with you, you are in the valley. Joshua 24:15. Yes. Oh my God. F1 mic now. Bí ó bá ṣe búburú lójú yín láti sin Olúwa, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ó máa sìn lónìí. Yes.
Bí òrìṣà wọn nìní.
Bí òrìṣà wọn nìní.
Ní ti àwọn bàbá yín.
Bí ti àwọn bàbá yín.
Tí ó wà ní ìhàkejì odò.
Tó wà ní ìhàkejì odò.
Tàbí àwọn òrìṣà wọn Amórì.
Listen to me very well. Who will you serve? God. Ọba. God. Or your wife. Or your husband. Whatever take the place of God in your life is your God. Your business. Whatever you take more serious than serving, sir, is your God. So if you can't climb this mountain successfully, every other mountain will crumble. Everybody will say, richest man in Africa,
as rich as he is,
richest man in the whole world. Yes, sir. They are connected to more than your ideologies. There are more things you can see. People of God, I told you some years ago, and I said there will be a lot of shedding of blood because there will be renewal. And the explain.
Someone want me to explain more. I can't explain that. But I know it's
there will be renewal.
Anybody that will stand in faith with God must have a time of retreat. Must have a determination to die for what they profess. Happy alone gbàgbọ́ lóòótọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ò lè kú fọ́lọ́run.
We can die for God.
My dear.
You are not a believer.
You fear even people more than God. 1 Kings chapter 18. The Bible says Elijah stand boldly to face the whole world just because of God. Ìwọ àti ìran rẹ ló ń da Israeli láàmú irọ́ o. Abu, ìwọ ni.
No, it's you.
Àwọn mòlíì Báálì ò gbọdọ̀ sálà ẹ mú.
Prophet must not go.
Ẹ pa wọ́n.
Take them and kill
them.
He
has zero tolerance for nonsense. People of God, sir. He stood by himself. In your family, what is your stand? If you can't climb well, the first theater, you can't go far. Shani, come on, Misa. King, you
burst into cry.
Oh, you
can't go far. No.
He that
is fearful cannot go far.
He that
is bold can go far. Boldness in what?
Daniel 11:32. Those that know their God shall be and do what? Exploits. You will do exploits. Tó o bá ní agbára àti akíkanjú nínú ẹni tó ń sìn àti lọ jìnnà máa le.
To go far we don't know.
I want to pray for you. Tó o bá ṣàmì ò ní ṣìnà.
Amen.
There are spiritual deceptions everywhere. Spiritual what? Deceptions. You see people discussing what is not scriptural and they stand by it because even you yourself, you see prophecy. Caesar, let me explain this to you. I'm going to do church.
We're praying in church.
We're praying in
church.
And take for to
now once people touch you,
now you
look at her. See, please, what's time? And you answer.
Mad.
You are crazy.
Respecting
because he's older
as against the God you are praying to. And some people are fond of that.
We are praying and you are the high spirit. He'll be touching you. Can't you see the beat I want? Because you don't want to offend her. You are down. Don't even call Jesus.
I've seen men in these days
that don't fear God.
I've seen men that when I look at them, I'll ask them, say, Daddy, do
you feel your daddy is God?
You don't know how big. See, the
king of all the universe.
Ibi tó ríran mọ́ ló mọ̀ dé bọ̀ eléyìí ríran káàkiri àgbáyé ọba àwọn ọba ó dẹ̀ ń wo olúkálukú lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. You don't understand. A God that puts spiritual and reproductive process into play without touching it. A structure that cannot be altered. Bẹ́ẹ̀yàn ṣàgbèrè, á lóyún. Bó marry, á lóyún. Gbogbo wọn bímọ. Bí ọmọ 14 tó bá wù, á jẹ́ bímọ. Reproduction is in process and nobody is altering it. Ẹ̀rù ọba ẹni. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè rí kó gbẹ̀bí ẹnikẹ́ni. Ó dẹ̀ ń wo gbogbo èèyàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà.
Just one time. At the same time.
Let me now shock you. He's not a
mate to the forefather. Because that
he
cannot come into meeting with men. He meets with the angels.
Hello.
Hi.
The pastor is
so tall to heaven. He will know little. The angels knows his intentions.
Hello.
Hi.
Cherubims.
He speaks with them.
Not
even bargaining with them.
Go.
Come.
I get the stage.
You know what to do at the time.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Esa by default, there is a
place that your prayer will hit, that things will happen.
Before a man of God can grow tall to that level, there will be a man that will bet another covenant on